Hey, welcome to www.mywealth.com, the verbal blog. Today's topic is Think Roth IRA, and I really want you to think Roth IRA. Today's probably the first full day of tax season, so it's really important that you take advantage of a Roth IRA if you're eligible to do so. You can contribute up to $5,000, perhaps even $6,000 if you're over age 50, to a Roth IRA, and it's really something you really want to take advantage of because you get tax-free growth. Not too many things in this world where you don't have to pay tax on. A Roth IRA is one of them, so you really want to look to take advantage of that. There's a couple strategies I've included, so take a look at the written blog. You can invest in a Roth IRA if you're doing a 401k. You don't want to confuse this with a traditional IRA. There are some limitations when you're using a traditional IRA, but the Roth IRA is a little bit more flexible and you can do both. And you can literally use the 401k to bring yourself into a lower tax bracket and then start contributing to a Roth IRA, which I think is a great strategy, by the way. You just run the numbers, it makes a lot of sense. You can also use a Roth IRA to start up an emergency fund or to add to your emergency fund, which might not be a bad idea in the current state of the economy. A lot of people are looking to build an emergency fund close to 9 to 12 months of their monthly expenses. And a Roth IRA is a place that you can do that, because every year that goes by that you don't do a Roth IRA is a missed opportunity. So take that money, put it into a Roth IRA, invest it very conservatively if you're using it for an emergency fund, and you could draw that money out, that principal out, without paying any taxes, because it's after-tax money that you already paid taxes on. You always want to be careful of those rules, but they're really not that complicated, and you can use it for an emergency fund, the Roth IRA. Retirement distributions comes in real handy when you have Roth IRA money built up in retirement. You can literally draw that money out tax-free, control your own tax liability, because a lot of times most people have a lot of money tax deferred. So the Roth really comes in handy if you're perhaps looking to go on a trip that costs a lot of money or a large expense. You can draw it right out of the Roth without having to worry about the taxes, which can be a problem in retirement. And again, you always want to diversify the tax consequences of your money as well. Nobody really knows what the tax system is going to look like in 20 years. So if you're saving for retirement, a Roth will help you diversify. Just like you diversify your investments, look to diversify the tax consequences of your dollars. Also, with a Roth IRA, ideally you do want to invest more aggressively. You can use it to start up an emergency fund, but ideally you do want to have a separate account outside for an emergency fund and invest your Roth IRA more aggressively, because you don't have to pay taxes on the money as it grows, and you don't have to pay taxes on the money after it's grown when you draw the money out. So ideally you want to be a little bit more aggressive there than you would be, say, with a 401k tax deferred dollars, where you will have to pay tax on that money. And finally, consider converting your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. In 2010, there's not going to be any limitation on your income, the amounts that you can do. So it might be worth your while to look into that, start looking into that now, crunch some numbers either with your CPA or CFP to see if it really makes sense for you. You may have to put out a lot of money upon doing so to pay for the taxes, pay for the conversion, but it may be well worth it in the long run. So run the numbers, look at that. There could be also some great estate planning advantages to that as well. So remember to think Roth IRA. You're only allowed to do a Roth IRA once a year, so any year you don't do a Roth IRA is really a missed opportunity. So really look to take advantage of that, and have a great day. Thanks.